Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what we have been warming video because my bin is full. It is overflowing. I have a lot to talk about, a lot of special ones to talk about today. Before we dive in, hello, welcome if you're new here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you want to become a Wickless Charm VIP, the link to my Facebook group is down below. Okay guys, that's it. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So with how full this bin is, I'm just going to go from the top down. So it's going to be kind of like in reverse order. I have a lot of empties. I probably should have done this video a week ago, but life. So first, I actually want to talk about what I'm warming right now. So these are extra special because within the past 6+ months, Scentsy Home Office actually started giving consultants early access to future collections. So where we can get the waxes early, so we can have them, we can sample them, we can warm them, we can get our opinions on them, we can do whatever we want with them. And I've been absolutely loving that for sure, because not only does it let me already know which scents I think my customers, my VIPs are going to like, but it also gives me a chance to like make samples and put them in like my club happy mail or mail outs, whatever I want to do, to make sure that you also get a little bit of that early access as well. So the summer collection, my voice is going in and out. The summer collection, which is the Sunshine State of Mind collection, actually comes out on June 1st. So I'll be waiting on my video for that. But the collection has 3 brand new waxes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with all 3. I love them, and I think that this collection is amazing. So I'm not going to go too far in depth about the collection because today's video is all about my empties. But I warmed all 3 of these, the tangerine and sugarcane, pineapple dragon fruit, and the ocean air and coconut water. And I actually got these out of my Whiff Box. So if you want some early access, if you want to go ahead and get these are all available in the May Whiff Box right now for all Scentsy consumers, not just consultants. But these 3 pair perfectly with Blue Coconut Beach. Last I saw, Blue Coconut Beach was out of stock, but I believe it is on the like the restock list. Like I believe Scentsy plans to bring in another like round of waxes in available to purchase. Blue Coconut Beach was from the Mother's Day collection. Yeah, it was the Mother's Day collection, and it's in my club. It's absolutely freaking amazing. It's definitely, this is going to be one of my hands down #1 favorite like spring and summer scents from this point forward, and it pairs perfectly with the Sunshine State of Mind collection. Like if you actually put, like if you gave me those 4 scents and you didn't tell me that they were separate collections, I would definitely think that Blue Coconut Beach was meant to be in the summer collection. I'm just saying. So up next we have, let's see, I have some loose little trading cards just because life's been really busy right now. So I have 2 of Aloha Orchid. This is the May scent of the month. I've been a little lazy with changing my waxes just because everything going on. Maddie's been home for the last 2 weeks. But I had 2 Aloha Orchid, which is the May scent of the month, which I absolutely love. And then I warmed it with the ocean air and coconut water and the pineapple dragon fruit. Again, I think this was the first time that I warmed these, maybe. But I warmed them with those 2 because that was like maybe my early access bundles, one of my early access bundles. And then I had, oh yeah, here's the orange one, tangerine and sugarcane. So I warmed that. Yeah, I like those scents. But then I had a few cubes left of the Father's Day scents, the Desert Rock and Citron and High Mountain Lake, from where I made samples of these for my club Happy Mail. So I used all of those together. I just had some random cubes to use up. And then I actually also warmed some more of the Father's Day collection before this. This is the High Mountain Lake and the Desert Rock and Citron. And I paired it with pink coconut, and then I think I used one of my bricks. I think I used the, it might have been the pink apple and nectarine. Possibly I warmed it. It was a really random mix. So I don't think I like strategically warmed those all together, but it was a really good one. So up next I warmed This was actually from a secret stash that doesn't exist. I've been I try to make it a mission to really knock down that secret stash that doesn't exist during that season so that I can make room for new stuff and whenever I want to stock up for my secret stash that doesn't exist for whenever the new catalog comes out, like the fall and winter one. So I actually picked a pink sunshine with a blackberry orange marmalade, starburst sky, and strawberry and rock melon. So pink sunshine and starburst sky, they were from the Valentine's Day collection this year, and then strawberry and rock melon's actually in my club. The blackberry orange marmalade, that was from a past spring at my bar. I didn't club it, but I do really love it. So if you ever see it, I didn't club it, but I do really love it. That's gonna be a slogan. Up next, I have some more for my secret stash that doesn't exist. The Life's a Garden collection. I need these to be available to vote for and bring at my bar because I'm so upset with myself that I took some out of my Scentsy Club. The apple parsley and the strawberry basil are my absolute favorites from that wax collection. And I warmed them with sugar and blueberry rush. It's a really, really great mix. I miss those so much. Also from the Life's a Garden collection, I love the lavender violet. And this was actually one that I fell in love with after it had already sold out. And I wasn't able to add it to club and I wasn't able to order more because I didn't even test it out. I think this was whenever 2020 hit. Or maybe it was like the summer of 2020. It was something like that. It's been a long time, but I didn't test it out until it was too late to love on it. Thankfully, I found some more along the way, but I warmed it with Snuggle Up and Shut Eye from the Catching Z's collection, which are both in my Scentsy Club, and I warmed it with Salted Lavender from the International Wax collection. So this was definitely, you can tell, this was one of those moments where I was just wanting to feel more relaxed, more calm, more like the calm before the storm, maybe springtime, whenever the weather is really unpredictable. It was a great mix. Next we have Chamomile Petals. So this was the April scent of the month. So I had two of these, the Chamomile Petals, and this is actually a floral fragrance that I can get on board with because it has a good musk/fruity note mixed with it. So Chamomile Petals, if I had it, I definitely would warm this again. It might not be my first one that I pick, but it's definitely going to be one that I like to warm. I think that this would pair perfectly with Beach Daisy. So if you like Beach Daisy, it kind of gives me that same vibe. It's a little bit florally, but it's also fruity and musky at the same time. So I had two of these, and I warmed it with the Blue Coconut Beach and the Wildflower Cotton. So I warmed these together, the Blue Coconut Beach and the Wildflower Cotton. Those are the two Mother's Day collection fragrances, and they all paired really perfectly together. Wildflower Cotton is also a florally scent that's not too florally for me. It's more of like a mix between a floral and clothesline, or Windowsill Breeze. Remember that one? That was also in the International Wax collection. But I really liked all this. I really liked this pair. So if you have those laying around, definitely try those because they really complement each other well. You might not think it when you smell them, but they do complement each other well whenever you're warming them, I promise. Next we have, some Disney. So I grabbed a graduation bar. This was in the Moment by Moment collection. I remember this collection came out whenever we were building the house. And graduation was my number one favorite from that one. So really great fragrance. I would love to see it available to vote for it and bring it at my bar. But I warmed it with a Little Mermaid Kiss the Girl and then two of the Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. I love the Tinkerbell scent. I don't remember if I've added it to my club yet, but I need to because it's a really great performer and it's just a really great fruity citrus smell. And it's a good strong scent too. So I really love strong scents. All those warmed really, really well together. And then we had some loose ones. Let's see. Maybe, yeah. So I guess I just didn't actually pin these together. Pina Colada Cha Cha, Paradise Punch. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that combo is one of my number one spring and summer picks. Those two together are absolutely made for each other. And then I warmed it with Havana Cabana, which is one that has been around. It's an oldie but goodie, and I feel like it's just underrated. Like, I feel like it doesn't get its time to shine because it has come back every single spring and summer, at least for the last spring and summers since I have known Scentsy. Havana Cabana has been in every spring and summer catalog. So if you have not tried this one yet, definitely go try it. There's a reason why it keeps returning. And I actually warmed all these with Blue Agave and Melon, which it was a summer collection scent a few years ago, and it's one of my favorites, hands down. I'm so happy that Scentsy put that one in the catalog for sure. Up next we have, can you tell the scents that I like? We have Blue Agave and Melon again in this little 4-pack with Raspberry Hibiscus Tea, which is my #1 favorite from the brand new releases in the spring and summer catalog. I warmed it with Vitamin Unwind, which Vitamin Unwind was in the All Is Well collection, and this is the one that actually made it into the catalog, and I've really been enjoying this one like all over again. It gives me aloe water and cucumber vibes, but with a little bit different of a fruity note in it. Like, it's a little bit different, but it's definitely a cousin of aloe water and cucumber. So if you like aloe water and cucumber, try Vitamin Unwind because I really think that you'll like it. And I warmed it with Star Apple and Freesia. So this bar was actually one I had in my secret stash that doesn't exist. But Star Apple and Freesia is in the catalog. So thankfully that one made it into the catalog. This was an Island Days collection that came out last summer. And I'm very happy that Star Apple and Freesia came into the catalog because it is an amazing fruity fragrance. It is strong, it's delicious, it's unique, it's a really, really goody one. So if you like fruity scents, definitely try Star Apple and Freesia. Up next we have a more woodsy. This is a woodsy bundle for sure. So I have discovered something about myself. Like, I prefer, like, my #1 fragrance family is woods. And whenever I registered for Scentsy's summer convention, they asked us this because they're going to be doing something special for your favorite fragrance families at SFR this year. And so I had to really sit down and think, like, what is my favorite fragrance family? And at first I thought it was fruity, but it's definitely, I've learned something about myself. It's woods. I have been obsessed for the last 2 years, like, with woods, and really like diving in and experiencing woods fragrances, like woods, musk, masculine, fresh, clean, outdoorsy fragrances. And it's some of my favorite home fragrance. So I warmed Blue Coconut Beach. Again, can you tell what I'm saying? Like, I freaking love this one. With Kukui and Coconut. Again, I freaking love this one. Kukui and Coconut is actually in the Floral fragrance family, I believe, but to me, it's not floral. I never even saw it or smelled it as floral. It was a summer collection scent last year, and it's one that's so unique that you just have to smell if you like woodsy scents and coconut. It's amazing. I warmed it with Bonfire Beach. Kukui and Coconut with Bonfire Beach. Perfect. And if you have a Scentsy Go or a wall fan or an air purifier, like if you have one of our fan systems that could take 2 pods at a time, mix Bonfire Beach with Kukui and Coconut. Whenever I discovered that mix, and like I just had a pod of each, and I just figured, why not just throw it in the Scentsy Go, because like I like 2 pods at a time, and I had one of each, so I just wanted to use them up. And I'm not kidding you, I literally took my Scentsy Go with me everywhere for over a week because it just smells that good mixed together. Try that out if you have those. And then I used a Mountain Sunset, which is actually one of my favorites from the brand new releases in the spring and summer catalog. My only thing about Mountain Sunset is I just wish it was a little bit stronger. It's definitely one of those medium to light scents. One of those scents like Satin Sheets where it's like you're going to smell it and it's going to make your home smell like it naturally smells that way. It's not an overpowering scent. So if you like lighter scents or scents that's not going to hit you in the face when you walk in the door, Mountain Sunset is a really good contender for that. So I like strong scents. I just wish it was a little bit stronger, but it is something that I love enough. I don't know if I'm going to love it enough to club it. Look at me, I'm rhyming today. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. But it's definitely one that I would grab to just have kind of like around for whenever I need it. So very, very good mix. Next we have a Fruity Fresh. This is a good bundle. So I have Shoreline Drive, which is a catalog scent. It's been a catalog scent for a couple of years maybe. Just a very fresh, like beachy kind of like by the sea, like a fresh outdoorsy salty air type fragrance. I warmed it with Summer Moonlight, which was one of my favorites from the last season, and it made it back into this catalog. I also warmed it with Ruby Nectarine, which was a scent of the month, but Ruby Nectarine made it into the spring and summer catalog. Like, it's available right now, and it is an underrated scent. It is incredible. It has a great performance. It's so fruity and delicious. It's a great mixer. Like, it's one that's really, really easy to mix with your other favorite fragrances. So if you have not tried Ruby Nectarine in the catalog yet, please go try it, because it's one that I feel like it's just getting overlooked for sure. And then I warmed it with a Peace Lily Be With You. This is a brand new release in the catalog, and this was one that I smelled it on first sniff, and I was like, that's too floral for me. It's too much. But then I saw people really loving it, like sharing it online, that they really love it. It's a great performer. They love warming it. So I gave it a try, and I'm really happy that I did, because whenever you warm Peace Lily Be With You, it has a green apple in it, I believe. You get less of that florally top, like that top note, that first impression. You get less of that, and you get more of that fruity musk undernote in it. So very happy I tried it. You have to actually warm things. Things can be different. You have to warm things to really get your actual impression on them, because you might smell it on cold sniff, but then when you warm it, like, you might hate it on sniff, and you might love it when it's warmed, and then vice versa. You just never know. Everybody's noses are different. I'm shutting. Next we have, this is another bundle that I was just trying to use up for my secret sashes that doesn't exist. Here is Sand Swept. How many of you are also very upset that Sand Swept did not come back in the catalog? I am. It kind of, like, the performance of it reminds me of the Mountain Sunset. Like, I just wish that this one was stronger, but it's just so good that, like, I just overlooked that, and I still love it, and I still love to warm it. I used Sand Swept with the Dumbo Circus Parade, which is one of my favorite Disney scents that we've ever come out with. Absolutely incredible. And then it was Southern Sweet Tea, which thankfully Southern Sweet Tea is coming back and bringing up my bar. So from June 1st to the 30th, is there 30? Hey Siri, is there 30 days in June?
Here's what I found from timeanddate.com. June is the 6th month in the Gregorian calendar and has 30 days.
Yeah, so from June 1st to the 30th, Southern Sweet Tea is going to be back, and I'm really excited for it, because it's been one of my favorites for a very, very long time. So, and then I warmed it with Angel Experiment 624. So, one of the hands down ones that I love. Angel Experiment 624. If our Lilo and Stitch collection ever comes back, try the Angel one. I love the Stitch fragrance too. It's citrus and it's very stout. But it's the Angel Experiment 624 one that really just, like, that's one that I smell that, like, it clicks with me. I love it and I club it. Up next we have some more. This was a little bit of a mix. So we have Tropic Nectar. This is a brand new release in the spring and summer catalog. A very great fruity fragrance, a very good, just fruity medley. So if you like fruity scents, I think Tropic Nectar is a good one to try out. I warmed it with the Banana Leaf and Bamboo, which is also brand new, Mandarin Zest, that was in the Easter collection, and Woodland Meadow, is also a brand new release in the catalog. So I feel like I probably wanted to try out some of the new releases at this time. So the Banana Leaf and Bamboo and the Woodland Meadow, I wanted to try those together, I feel. And then the Mandarin Zest with the Tropic Nectar. Like, I feel like those were really just, like, they don't have to be perfect scents to combine. Like, they don't have to match perfectly. the thing about mixing fragrances is finding little notes in multiple fragrances that are the same, because when you put them together, they complement each other really, really well. I hope that makes sense. So the Tropic Nectar and the Mandarin Zest, I probably feel like I probably put those in like the kitchen and the living room area where it's like an open concept so they can kind of mix together. And then the Banana Leaf and Bamboo and the Woodland Meadow probably went in like all these smaller rooms, like the office and the bedrooms. I really love the Woodland Meadow and the Banana Leaf and Bamboo. Very great woodsy fresh scents. I think the Woodland Meadow is a wonderful woods fragrance. So if you like woods, it's a really, really good one. And I think the Woodland Meadow would also be one that's really great for fall and winter season. Like, it's definitely one that I can see myself grabbing whenever it starts to cool off outside. So very good woodsy scent. Up next we have, this is definitely from the Easter collection. So I have Violet Sponge Sugar, which was my #1 favorite from the Easter collection this year. So I had Violet Sponge Sugar with Strawberry Lemon Cake, which was a scent of the month around this time. Was this March? I think it was March. And then I had it with Pink Berry Fluff, which was also in the Easter collection, and another Strawberry Lemon Cake. So I had 2 of the Strawberry Lemon Cakes. I always try to warm the scent of the month, like 2 full bars of the scent of the month coming up, because I really want to get like my opinion on it and really test it out. And so this was a really good mix. I love Strawberry Lemon Cake. It was good. It is good. And it's a very great like spring fruity bakery scent. Very, very good. And I loved the Easter collection too. So very good. We have 2 left until my bin is empty. And let's talk about this one first. So this one this was another one I was just trying to use up to make some space. I have Driftwood and Jasmine, which was from the Island Days collection. I warmed it with some salted lavender, lavender violet, and sunshine and tan line. So this is definitely another mood of mine where I was just wanting the house to smell very sensual and clean, but also very relaxing and delicious at the same time. Very good mix. I love the sunshine and tan lines wax. I love that one a lot. And if you did not get to experience that one and you love those scents of kind of like that good sunscreeny scent, that scent that you just like it smells like you've been outside all day and you've gotten a little bit of a golden tan, try Soak and Raise from the brand new catalog, because it's definitely the next best thing. So speaking of, it's in this bundle. So last but not least, we have this bundle, and it looks like all 4 of these are brand new releases in the spring and summer catalog. So Raspberry Hibiscus Tea, which is my #1 favorite, with Sugar Blossom, which is actually it reminds me a lot of sugar, like sugar. Remember sugar? We had that one in this video. It reminds me a lot of that one with a more of like sugar and vanilla bean buttercream. Like, it has more of that bakery note to it. Sugar Blossom is definitely, it's in the bakery fragrance family. And it's really good. So it's really nice. And then I warmed them with Mango Matcha, which is also a brand new scent. If you like mango, if you loved the Go-Go Mango Wax collection that came out in February, which was the Scentspirations, where we had like all the different types of Go-Go Mango waxes, try Mango Matcha. It's a very great scent. If you loved the Mango Margarita, try Mango Matcha. It's in the catalog. It's going to be in the catalog at least for like until the end of summer. And then last but not least, I warmed it with a Soak and Raise. This is one that I think that like you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. It's one that you definitely have to warm to experience, but I really like it. It's different. It reminds me a lot of the Sunshine and Tan Lines. It is a floral, but it's not too floral-y for me because it has that more musky, outdoorsy feeling to it, and I really like it. But yeah, guys, that's it. That is everything that we have been warming literally for like the last 2.5 months. I love doing these videos, but they're also kind of exhausting because like it's just so much to talk about. But I feel like it's just better to have one big video instead of doing like several really small videos. Let me know what you think. Where do you want to see? But that's what we have been warming and loving lately. I would love to hear down in the comments, what have you been warming, mixing, and loving? What have you recently clubbed? What have you recently declubbed, unclubbed? Have you taken anything out of your club lately? Let me know. So, but that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, don't watch me, join me, and have a great day.